We've got some late breaking news, and that is that Donald Trump has backed out of the debate. He has backed out of the presidential debate against him and Kamala Harris. And this comes on the heels of a couple of days ago. Now, if you've been following the channel, you know that I said that Donald Trump was hedging, and it sounded like he was not going to debate. For him to just put a stake in the ground and say Fox News or nothing else, then that's him saying, I don't really want to debate her. So hooray for me for being right. But I mean, it's really like Donald Trump. This is why someone like this should not be a world leader, because he is so easy to read that our enemies can play him like a pawn. So if random guy on YouTube knows what Donald Trump's going to do, you bet the leaders of China and Russia and Iran have every sense of how to like manipulate that guy to the fullest. So I'm going to show you his statement. And Kamala Harris responded in the best way possible. I'm going to show you afterwards. It just sent shockwaves through the internet and just gave me a bubble of joy. So, but here is Donald Trump's statement. So this is from the Trump campaign website, and it says, given the continued political chaos surrounding crooked Joe Biden and the Democratic Party, not true. General election debate details cannot be finalized until Democrats formally decide their nominee. Her name's Kamala Harris. There is a strong sense by many in the Democratic Party, namely Barack Hussein Obama. He always uses the middle name because he is incessantly racist, that Kamala Harris is a Marxist fraud who cannot beat President Trump. What? And they're still holding out for someone, quote, better. Not true. Therefore, it would be inappropriate to schedule things with Harris because Democrats very well could still change their minds. Oof, they are terrified. So as I was reading that out, like everything they're saying in that statement is not true. You could get rid of all those words, and all you have to say is Donald Trump does not want to debate Kamala Harris because Donald Trump thinks it's unfair that he has an opponent that can beat him, outsmart him, and looks, frankly, better than him on the stage. Kamala Harris, for her part, said this earlier today, before all this stuff happened. She'd actually coaxed him a little bit in saying that she was ready to debate. But after that, I want to show you her statement she released online. It was short and sweet and perfect.
Previously agreed upon September 10th. Debate. He agreed to that previously. Now it appears he's backpedaling, but I'm ready. And I think the voters deserve to see the split screen that exists in this race on a debate stage. And so I'm ready. Let's go. I
loved how Kamala was just like, I'm ready. You know, I think she has been just so courageous and like in her body during all of this. But I do think that Donald Trump will ultimately end up debating her. This is all, I personally believe, this is all, I mean, you're welcome, Donald Trump. This is all just to get some attention, you know? The man is hungry for a headline, and he has not been in the news in any sort of big way between the debate problem with Biden, the infighting with the Democrats, and now Kamala, you know, turning into this force of nature after 4 days. The man is hungry for a headline, and I think this is really what it's more about. He just wants to get back into the news cycle. So you're welcome, Donald Trump. But I do think he ultimately is going to have to debate her because his ego will not, and I don't think his base would allow him to look like he has been scared away by a woman of color who is 20 years younger than him. I just don't think his ego would allow it. I don't think his base would allow it. So there will be a debate. Who knows if it will be on ABC News? I can't assume. I'm going to assume that Kamala Harris will not agree to a Fox debate with Trump. I hope that we get multiple debates. The American people deserve it. We should see our leaders be tested. We should know that they're ready. And we should really have this, like she said, we should have a side-by-side between the two of them because it is important that the American people know what they're getting. I mean, they've already had 4 years of Trump, but like anything else, you know, we all have lives, we forget, we move on, things happen. But I think people really need to see the options before you because when the options are, oh God, I don't even know. I don't know what a good food metaphor would be. The options are pancakes and like, I don't know what Trump would be. Pancakes and dirt pie. I don't know. I think you take pancakes. So, and Kamala's pancakes because, you know, I don't know. Anyway, so here is Kamala's, here is how she responded to the news that Trump is dropping. So before, when Trump was riding high off of his first debate, Trump said he would debate Biden anytime, anywhere. So keep that in mind, because here is what Kamala said on the news of him dropping out. So Kamala goes on to say, "What happened to anytime, any place?" Wonderful. That short and sweet, so good. So you know, I think more will be written about this. You know, this isn't the end of the debate about debates. That is kind of like a campaign mainstay. Is the debate about when to debate, who to debate, what time to debate, where to debate. So they will debate. I would be shocked if Donald Trump didn't debate, and we owe it to ourselves, to the country, to have it. And I will be doing whatever. I will be there watching, hopefully with all of you.
I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?